magic on a mystery tour. I do for self, I really wish that he would visit me more. This ain't a piece of inspiration in a sync with the score. This is my peaceful limitations on the brink of a war.
Can't make my mind up lately, world been trying to take me, but the more I clean my act up, the more I gotta act crazy. Used to wonder if I'd make it before I even awaken, but I've been pulling aces. All I need is some patience, man. Oh shit, man. I swear I can see it, man. I can see it. It's clear as day, brother. It's clear as day.
Running around the corner with a pocket full of fate and a scheme. It may be late to redeem, but I want my place in this dream. Bet it's meta to get ahead of this setup. My life set it is shedding this light. Negative, get up and fight. Ready to die, never, I'm bigger and ready to live. Man, as the devil rebel against him, I'm telling my kids, this ain't the heaven they kick. Man, it's a ladder design. Worship is scattered and blind. First let me manage my spine.
Like it's a matter of time before we all lose our minds. The things we used to love, I just been leaving behind. Now it's a new design, a new format to the track. Never ask why I'm going, take it back to go forward. Yeah, take it back to go forward. Yeah, take it back to go forward. Got the whole plane boarded in the windows wide open. Family fresh out of storage, now we all going forward.
All right, let's see how this is working. Check, check, mic check. All right, looks like we're doing good here. For some reason, my setup just changed all of a sudden. And I know it's a little bit earlier than what I normally stream at. And guys, I just gotta let you guys know, like, I still don't feel good, man. I woke up, I sound even worse. I'm absolutely stuffed. I can't breathe at either of my nostrils, and this is an absolute disaster. I thought I was gonna get better. I took a bunch of vitamins and stuff. I slept for 14 hours last night, and I'm sounding even worse. So guys, just forgive me. All right, let's go ahead and switch over the camera here. Gotcha. No, I'm kidding.
Good morning. It's a Tuesday morning.
There's two of us here. What's going on?
We got the kitty.
We got the kitty and Fish. I don't know if you guys can see Fish in the background.
He's fourth wheeling.
He is fourth wheeling, fortunately. Gotta kick him in the back. But how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. For some reason, my camera's like a little bit off on the one side, so it's weird looking in the middle, but...
I used to do that too. It makes me look skinnier. the dead on, it's less, what's the word I'm looking for? Flattering?
Yeah, it is a little less flattering. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it. Oh.
So I'm gonna let Johnny go through all the coins that he likes to do, and then we'll just shoot the shit. We'll chat. Probably be on here for about an hour or so.
Yeah.
And let me know, like, can you guys?
How does his audio sound?
Is the audio setup good? Can you hear like both of us equally?
Or is it coming into the other mic? Let's check. Morning, two ABC gods, best day of my life. Pratish, how you doing, buddy?
Show Monk's face. Monk's a freaking liability, dude. We can't. Monk's in the other room, probably listening to us, like still half asleep. I mean, like, frick those guys. They never let me have any fun. He said he's gonna show up and just show his bare butthole on stream. So there you go. He's a freaking liability. We can't have him. You hear that, Monk? David, what's going on? Good morning, buddy. 90K, what's going on? Rich man, let's freaking go.
Let's go.
Kronos, here he is, Mr. Kite. A little surprise. Hello, Kronos.
Surprise.
Pratish, good morning, buddy. Crypto Fox, Davatola, morning to you. Glad you didn't miss this one. I missed you yesterday and the day before, buddy. Pratish, you're drunk. Why are you...
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Are you gonna confess your love to me in a drunken stupor?
Uh-oh.
Because I'll accept it. But what's going on, guys?
How you guys doing?
I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'm still sick, obviously, but I'm feeling all right. I feel like tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be fine and dandy.
Yeah, he definitely sounds better than yesterday. I can tell you that for especially being right next to him. Sounds pretty good. Want to just jump right into it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go through how you usually go through.
All right, so I guess I'll chime in, and if Kite, if you want to add anything, please feel free to add. But pretty much, I think we're pretty much on the same page when it comes to a lot of how we view things. And I know, as you guys know, I did learn pretty much majority of what I know now because of good old Kite here. So let's just get right into it. I want to start off with BTC, and
It's on stream now. He just physically abused me. You guys all saw that. I'm going to the cops.
So, I feel like a lot of you guys at least have a better understanding what the bigger picture looks like. Sorry, the animals are fighting in the back. And for me, I don't know how I do this every once in a while. I don't know if you do this, but I like to focus on the bigger picture, like the absolute biggest picture. Well, not the biggest picture, but at least the structure of the downtrend or the bear market we've been in. And it does help if you don't understand ABCs as much. For how I trade and how Kite trades, we already have like an understanding of what the bigger structure can look like or does look like. But just be personal, I'm just like going over the larger time frame just to give you guys a better perspective, a better understanding of what could be happening or what the options are on the much larger scale. So for me personally, how I see things, I think at 12 hours, this monitor is a lot clearer than mine. Like, I had to go to like a 12-hour to the exact same, I guess, perspective. So starting off with a clean slate, how I view the entirety of the bear market, what's going on right now, is, to me, this is one larger A to a B to a C, right? And from there, when's the last time you used the ABC? I know you always use the trend lines.
Yeah, I'm just so used to it.
And within each one of these waves, there's a nice clear ABC in my. Oh God, I feel like a noob when it comes to using your trading view. There's a nice clear ABC within every single one of these, and I'm not saying that just because there's a clear ABC within each of these structures doesn't mean that it's necessarily bottoming or ending soon. I just have to keep in mind that the overall larger trend, or at least this part of the bear market, could be wrapping up here soon. Now, there's also different perspectives, different ideas you can come up, even with this kind of idea or this larger imaging that you guys might see here. One of the things, no, you're good.
Just make sure.
Yep. One of the things that I always say is that just because something is bottoming, or something that if something does look good, to me personally, doesn't necessarily mean that it's over. Once we get a bigger understanding what the bigger picture looks like, for me, that's when I can go down to my usual perspective, and from there kind of put the rest of the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm sure you guys have a good understanding. If you guys don't, please feel free to let us know. We'll be definitely can go back and just paint a better picture for you if you guys want. If not, like I said, I feel like most of you guys have at least a good understanding of what's going on. And let's just focus on what's going on now. And for me personally, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're in the same positions, but I am long off of this ABC down here. Oh no. Shift off that ABC. I personally like to change the colors of the entry, and then also I'm looking to get a short off of this setup here. Sorry, the cats. The cat and fish are fighting. They're fighting for our attention. So I'm currently long and or looking for a short off of this setup, and from there, once we get an entry off of the short setup, the goal is to just let these positions fight out and see who wins or comes out on top. I think overall we can definitely get a larger decision here soon, going into either direction, whether we're gonna pump up and break that larger level at 17,600, which is the larger A off of the, I guess, larger EBC within this setup here. You know, that's the overall macro picture, or the macro level that we need to break in order for us to lean the probabilities towards being bullish. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're, this is going to be a bull market, but at least I think we're due for some retesting up to some higher levels. If we can't break that, then the probabilities are still kind of to the short side, in my opinion. And if you want to capitalize off of that larger potential move, it's a 10K region possible. We'll have to see exactly how it's going to get there. I honestly think it can happen, but we just have to see how exactly it does want to get there. And this is a good potential setup to try to catch that larger potential swing to the downside. Let's see.
Brad said you're trying to short and long simultaneously? Question mark?
Yes. So there are situations where you can actually play both sides. And to me, this is a great example of taking a long off of a bullish setup and then taking a short off of a bearish setup. And if you do it right, you can definitely take potential advantage of a larger move in either direction. It really depends on how the setup is formed on both ends. You don't want to be taking trades that are too close, or or from two different perspectives. That's what I usually like to say, is try to stick to a same, if not larger perspective, or sorry, just a similar perspective in general. To me, this larger ABC setup, this bullish one that we mentioned here with the green line, it is a larger potential bullish move compared to the short setup, but to me it's very similar, and I'd be willing to take both. Same amounts on each. I mean, if you have to adjust your risk accordingly, but yes, it's pretty much around the same. And how I've been doing it, and how Kite's been doing it recently, we've been using a 3% stop loss on chart with 3% risk. Who's Kite's friend? So guys, if you guys don't know who I am, you mind if I plug the channel quick? So my name is Johnny Crypto. If you guys don't know who I am a relatively new YouTube. New to YouTube, and I'm a new-ish crypto trader, but I've been doing this for a couple years. Guys, go check out the channel and subscribe if you haven't. I know there's a couple of you in here who are subscribed to the channel and watch me. If you guys are, thank you guys so much. If not, I invite you to come over and say hello. I do stream a couple times a week. At least I try to aim for 2. If not more, if I got nothing else going on. Sometimes I, come out with these little pre-recorded videos, but the majority of my videos here are live streams. So I invite you guys to check it out if you guys are interested in learning more from me, or at least getting another perspective from someone who trades very similar to Kite here. So
Johnny said must be related to Austin. He has the same last name. He's talking about crypto. That's a good one, Brad.
That's a good one. I like it. Have you all heard of Chart Champions? I know them. You know.
I don't know. I always get confused on their actual name. Is Chart Champions Tino?
No, it's like there's a group of them.
Oh,
You,
No,
you always see the guy. He goes like swing failure patterns.
I might have watched like 1 or 2 of their videos. The only time that I've actually seen them was when like they were at the like third on like the Bybit challenge.
Oh
thing.
yeah, they
That's
did
the only time
yeah.
that I've seen them outside of YouTube. But
Yeah, it is. I know them just from like every once in a while I watch them. Me personally, I just don't really pay attention to other crypto traders out there besides Kite here. So
let me see if I got a filter on this real quick.
yeah.
Filter. Oh, it's a little bit better. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
Now you can see like more of my messy room. Isn't that excellent? I love that for me.
Guys, it's not
Awesome.
messy. Don't let him convince you otherwise. He did a great job cleaning.
Awesome. It's super hard for me to get everything to work correctly. I'll probably be like adjusting shit as the live stream goes on, but for instance, like the focus on the camera is gonna be all jacked up. Obviously, we're like at 2 different face levels. My fix for that was like lowering the aperture. We're not lowering, but heightening the aperture. But then the room gets all dark. So like, I'm trying my best here, guys. It's a
You're doing great.
It's a
You're doing
hard thing to do.
fantastic. Doing a great job.
yeah. We're
man.
gonna change up the lighting scheme. There we go. And
Wow.
now I should be okay. All right, take it away, Johnny. While I fix this, I'm gonna be all up in your guys' business. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Subscribe, Halo me. I really thank you so much. I appreciate it. Heresy, did I say that right? Sub, thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I do stream a couple times a week. Very similar perspective to Kite here, unless he thinks otherwise, which I don't think he does.
Johnny's wrong. We've been talking about Kanye a lot. He's wrong. I'm gonna let you guys decide which side you think we're both on. Is this a joke? All right, we both agree. Kanye's Office Rocker.
Yeah.
Just a joke.
So yeah, so like I said, we I think we view things from a similar perspective. We do trade very similarly. So if you guys want a different perspective, or you want a second opinion on something, feel free to hop over to the channel and ask me, whether I'm streaming or if you guys can find me on Discord as well. I am in Kite's Discord, so guys, if you have any other questions regarding ABCs or trading in general, I've done pretty well for myself over the last couple years. Oh no, Fish is doing it.
I'll get fish food to distract him. I'll be back.
All right. I guess I'm taking the reins here. But yeah, guys, I've done pretty well. I've done pretty well for myself for the last couple years. I think I'm one of the few people who actually was able to make something out of the bull run and keep it. That's the most important thing. And I'm in a good spot because of it, and as well as like I understand and learned a lot of lessons on the way. And I definitely, one of the things I like to preach and one of the things that I like to focus on is that anyone can do this, guys. Anyone. All right. I am not a particularly smart individual. You guys heard me before. I sit here, I stutter, I slip words. I can't speak perfect English sometimes. And I think it's a great represent. Wow. See, I can't do this. It's a great.
Stop fucking up, Johnny. This was your one chance.
And I'm messing it up. Now I definitely think that it's a good way to like present, like if I can do this, anyone else can do this. So if you guys have any questions for me, how I've done it along the way, like I said, we're just here hanging out. You guys feel free to ask me any questions or ask us any questions you might have for someone who done pretty well in this game. So like I said, I invite you guys to, come ask questions and hang out and let's have a good time.
Is there any coins that you trade that I normally wouldn't look at, like any altcoins or anything that you've had setups on that you've been looking at?
Not
if
really.
there's nothing, I don't want you to make something up. But...
Nah, I mean, like I've kind of been on the same path. Like there'll be times where I do like decide to take a look at altcoins, but then there's other times where I just kind of stay away. The only thing, I mean, we both look at KDA. I haven't taken any swing position or any like actual leverage positions on them for some reason. You know that one KDA trade that you took that was massive?
The 114 R&R.
Yeah, 114 R&R. I missed that. Got FOMO and started like wanting to trade it, and I got I got rocked pretty hard.
Altcoins fuck you up.
Yeah, and so I got my shit rocked. So ever since then, I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I actually bought some spot before the breakout, like right around here, around like the 87, 80.
I'm sorry. Mark just typed in chat. The baby is coming. You must be hearing us.
Yeah.
Coming through the walls.
But yeah, I don't necessarily like. It'll go through phases. Sometimes I'll get into the zone and like try to catch some altcoin positions, but the majority of the time I just stick to BTC, LTC, and ETH. Especially how our new risk, how the new risk structure, how we're approaching things. Especially like one of the things I didn't think about. That's something you mentioned before. Was the reason why you're adjusting is to try to compensate for the like extra volatility that comes with lower price points. And I didn't even think about that. And so like just trying to put that perspective together, as well as like trying to keep good risk management in mind. Like I think that's a good way to adjust things, and I'm experimenting with it as well. And I think I don't know about you, but I've been finding this a lot more stress-free, especially with like the automation and like the trigger bots that we have using for our entries. Like it's a cake at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of mad at myself for not like doing research and trying to find something like this earlier. I knew stuff like this existed, but a lot of the different ones that I was looking at, they costed like $60 a month. And a lot of them had features that I just didn't like. I didn't need them. So like P&L tracking, stuff like that, which that's already on Bybit. And Bybit themselves, I don't know if you guys seen this, like it popped up for me the other day, but I don't know if like they watch my YouTube channel or something, but they be putting out like I'll mention something, I'll do something, and then Bybit will come out of nowhere and like implement it into their own website. If you go up here, tools, trading bot.
What?
It's like brand new within the past couple days. I gotta sneeze, but it's not coming out.
Do it.
It's not happening. I'm just watering up.
We need.
But they got a futures grid bot, which I think is similar to what we have, but it doesn't seem as like intricate, which
it's kind of a good thing.
Kind of a good thing, but at the same time, like I don't know like what it means by some of this. Like long, short, neutral. I don't know what. I don't like. This seems like it's got AI strategy and it's got manual.
I feel like the manual would be the best.
It allows up to 20x leverage and then number of grids. You know,
there's another setting you can mess with over there. I don't know if that
geometric. So I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be using this myself. I'm glad that they implemented this. I don't know why it took them so damn long. It seems like they're just waiting for him to make the first move. But I'm not a Sigma alpha male. I never make the first move. I'm sitting and waiting for opportunistic chances.
Let's see. I forgot where I was. What's up, Boston? How you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I woke up about an hour ago and I ate a lot of beef jerky. That's like how my day's been going.
Do you feel better or worse after doing that?
Better. Like my beef jerky, like my throat was really dry this morning because I had to sleep with my mouth open. All the bugs crawling inside, like my throat's sore. Like when you eat beef jerky, like your mouth gets really watery, so like it helped clear that up. Now we're sitting pretty. Also, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but Johnny is a smuggler. Like he got so much illegal substances across the border, it's insane. I know this is gonna really look bad on his record, but I just want you guys to know right here, the man should be in prison.
I had to call some people. I had to make some calls.
And before like anybody like actually calls the cops and swats me,
or swats me.
It's a gigantic suitcase
full of drinks
of Joe Teas, like an entire suitcase from like the bottom to the top.
Can they see that bottles in the camera view?
They can probably see the
silhouette,
thing, but like it's heavy.
Oh yeah,
my head's covering it up.
Head's covering it up.
But
if you see that suitcase is over there, it's so where I'm from in the Northeast, we have these delicacies called Joe Teas. And I was actually down here was back in like July, end of June. I feel like it was like end of June, beginning of July. It was like somewhere.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. That's all that matters. But I brought him a couple of those and he loved it. So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get Kite a little Christmas gift. So I bought as many as I could within reason. And the best way to figure that I transport them is stuff them in a suitcase. So I hope you enjoy your Christmas present, man.
Oh, it felt like I was in a dark alley. It's like, you want to see my supply?
And basically the way I brought it up too wasn't necessarily the best way, but I figured I'd keep him in confusion, definitely surprise him. Let's see.
Brett said Kite is all zen in his streams. Do you opine on life philosophy as well, Mr. Johnny?
Not as much as he does. He definitely goes into some things. I have like different ideas on certain things, but he definitely goes into it a lot more. I'd be open to like talking about it and like learning if I need to, but yeah, I don't know. I just not on my streams. Nobody really asks. So if you guys want to ask me some deep, serious questions, I can definitely give you my perspective on things. We can do this here now if you wanted to as well.
Don't worry. This week while he's here, I'm gonna Watts pill him. Okay. All right. We're taking a little trip down memory lane, so to speak, and I'm going to wreck his soul with Alan Watts. I'm gonna put him in a really dark place.
It's gonna be fun, guys. I can't wait.
Sensory deprivation, headphones on, blindfold mask. Just
possible ball gag.
It's gonna be okay. Now that's. I don't own one of those. Just use Fish's fur all balled up. There you go.
No.
There's enough of it to go around.
Oh.
Johnny shows up to my house wearing all black. I'm like, that is the worst idea you could do.
You know what's messed up too? That's all I brought was black shirts. I don't have any other shirts that I brought with me besides black shirts. So it's gonna be Fish's hair is gonna absolutely love me this entire week that I'm here.
It's already like all over his microphone.
Yeah, I gotta definitely pluck the hairs out of that when I get home. It's okay though. We love Fish. He's half the food that you put in his bowl is on the floor.
Yeah, Fish is so weird, man. Like he won't eat out of the bowl. He has to like take it out of the bowl and then like individually pick it up like he's grazing in a pasture. He's a little piggy. My smell-o-vision is detecting Kite wearing a tobacco vanilla cologne this morning. Joke's on you. I always smell like shit. I never wear cologne. Johnny could attest.
He does not smell anything like tobacco vanilla cologne this morning, unfortunately. This smells like beef jerky.
We're fucked up.
Let's see. How long have you guys been friends? I'd say a couple years.
2.5, 3 years.
Wait, you guys want to know the story of how I like initially started talking to him? I actually signed up for a one-on-one session after so this is a part of the reason why I attest anyone can do this. I did not sign up for his one-on-ones. I joined his Telegram group back when it was a Telegram group years ago. And when I was first getting into this, all I did was watch his streams. And this is back when you were streaming for like 4 or 5 hours a day. Like you were streaming for a very long time back. And all I would do is just rewatch. Half the time it'd be a lot of be a lot of extra stuff in between, but I watched everything to make sure I could get as much information out of it as I could. And I just sat there and watched every single stream as far back as I could, as well as keeping up with the current ones. And this is back when we were trading the support and resistance breakout strategy around there.
Yeah, because I was gonna ask, were you watching me when my charts looked like the inside of Kanye's mind, or was it like when we started like the ranging strategy? Like this is.
It wasn't with the spider lines. It was the ranging strategy.
Yeah, so I'm imagining this is where we met. Right about here, like around this area.
Yep. The very first successful trade I had was actually on that breakout trade. But that's I'll get to that in a little bit. But I started watching him religiously, and then I would say like a week or two after I started like seriously watching him, he started the your first account challenge using the flight takeoff strategy with that. Yeah. So
I did a hunt. Be nice. Nova, the little kitty over here, tries to sneak a little bit of food from Fish, and Fish like is an innocent dog. He never growls, but he will growl over food.
Oh yeah.
Frick, man, Fish took away from what I was gonna say.
You're talking about. I mentioned how I first started watching you around like the first count challenge thing you did.
Yeah, we did $100 to $10,000 in like a week or 2 weeks, and I wrecked it all because small time frames suck sometimes.
Yeah. But the very first trade that you had on that was a breakout, and if I go back to like the 12-hour and go back to that, it's gonna be hard to see because we won't be able to rewind that far, unfortunately. But it was right.
The first trade on that account was this horizontal resistance right here off of this local.
Was it this one? I thought it was over here.
I had $80 on the account, and I took a 100x trade with $80 risk. My account immediately went from $80 to $800 something.
On this first level of the breakout here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't this one. I don't remember which one I took.
And then I was starting to practice like the move with the market strategy. So like once we put in that resistance, I waited. Once we returned to it, I took my profit. At that time, I definitely was going with more like a short resistance, long support type mentality.
I remember the first trade I took was off of this breakout because I remember the first time I was using terrible risk management, and at the time we were sitting at home during the lockdowns, and I had like a couple $100 saved of stimulus check money that I didn't even like work to earn. So it was just like free money, gambling money. So I had like $200 or $300. I risked like 10% on the first try. It didn't work, and this is when we were using like 0.25 to 0.5% stop losses. Like it was like crazy R&R trades. And then it wasn't until I think I tried it twice is when I actually caught the breakout on this candle here. I ended up taking it like right around here. I didn't ride the full like momentum of the move up here, but I turned like I think it was like 250 after losing like once or twice because I had like $300, three something. I don't remember some weird number, but I know it was in the threes, and I ended up turning into almost like 2,000 or 3,000 just off of one trade. Yeah, and ever since then I was like hooked. I was like, oh, this is it. Like even though like in thinking back and looking at it, it was terrible risk management as well as like taking small time frame breakouts as well as using very, very small stop losses, and the combination of that can easily wreck you guys. And we do not condone that whatsoever, but it happened to be the right place at the right time, and then from there I was just hooked, and then I just kind of followed it as it came along. And I'm gonna make it short and sweet here, but I was able to take that couple $100 and turn it to a few grand, and then from there work up to, I don't want to give the exact amount, but let's say like in the low six figures. And how long was that? I think it was at the end of the bull market. And that was a combination of leverage trading as well as accumulating spot positions. One of the biggest spot buys I had was I bought ETH when it was like $400, and I bought it on what was it? I think it was I think I bought the majority of it off of this break here. Off of when it was breaking this level, I kind of bought like half of it, and on the retest I bought the other half and just let it ride ever since. And then eventually I did sell the majority of my position. I kind of sprinkled it as it was like in this range. I sold a little bit down here, and then as it came back up to retest, I kind of sold, like DC'd out of my spot positions. But long story short, I pretty much took none of my own money and turned it into something that's I would say a significant amount, in my opinion. So something I'm very proud of, something I definitely think is doable for most of you, and that's the reason why.
Is that the baby?
It's the baby. And that's the reason why, like, I always preach to you guys that you guys can do this too, because it just takes dedication, time, and willing to learn. Let's see. Harvey, Johnny, did you manage to keep all your gains from the bull market in general? I would say, yeah, the majority of it. I did have some, like, I'm sure you have some of your spot positions as well that you had from the previous bull run.
Like, still going?
Yeah, still going. Did you?
Oh yeah, spot positioned, yes.
Yeah.
So like Litecoin, I bought it $63, which it's not doing that much better than it was a year and a half ago. Yeah, I got a couple on the board.
Yeah, I would say I probably had like maybe 20%, 25% still in spot, and I pretty much scaled out of majority of what I have. And from there, I diversified not a good amount, but I had like dedicated amounts towards like savings, reserves, emergency funds, outside investments, and that in itself is its own. I have, you know, different amounts dedicated to that. So it's just a matter of like spreading and diversifying in like prioritizing, you know, just like in trading, you're prioritizing security by getting out of crypto and securing it in other ways. So that's something I was able to do. And yeah, I don't think it's like a big deal, because like I keep saying this, but anyone can do it. Fish can do it if he really wanted to. That's not fish.
Novakin.
Novakin. Let's see. So you messed that in from Postmates.
To be honest, I'm almost positive that one day I will meet my soulmate from DoorDash.
From DoorDash.
You know, it's gonna be like one of those like you're in the supermarket, you're just driving your cart around, you crash into somebody, you look up and you're like, hey oh my goodness, you are the prettiest woman I've ever seen. It's gonna be like that, but I'm gonna open my door reaching for my Mexican food. And it's just gonna be my DoorDasher. I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, you wanna have dinner with me?
You wanna have DoorDash with me?
Yeah.
You wanna go pick up the food and bring it back so we can have our date?
And to be honest, like the amount of DoorDash I order, like I recognize certain people. So get a hun if you watch the live stream just now. I don't know what you look like, but I know you. Thank you for everything that you do in my life. You're essentially like Santa. Like you stop by my house all the time. I never see you. And instead of eating the food that I leave, you leave food for me. And I think that's selfless. And you deserve the best. Get a hun.
Oh, get a hun. You're a good man.
I don't even know if it's a man.
Yeah, it's wrong for me to assume that.
I feel like that's like a course that like Pop G would sell. Like get a hun, like get a honey. Get a hun university.
Oh my god. Dollar Tree. But going back to the original point, but eventually I actually paid him the one-on-one session. I paid you the $500 for the one-on-one session, and he didn't even teach me anything. We just got on Zoom and we just talked, and I told him what happened, and then that's kind of like how it started off. And then from there,
I was very confused. He was like, "Hey, Kite, I love you." Just like that.
Right, that's the first two things I said.
He was like, "I've been doing really well with what you've been teaching." I'm like, "Wait, so you understand everything?"
But you still paid me?
But he was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to like say hi, like get to know you." And I'm like, "That's for this guy's weird." But here we are.
And here we are. Eventually, we started talking, and we started playing video games together, and yeah, now we're here.
Johnny, can you confirm Kite has feet?
He does. His toes are a little whack. I will say that.
Fuck you.
But he does have 2 feet and all 10 toes, and I have yet to massage one yet. So I'm waiting for him to least expect it, because he does like to fight on that. I know for a fact he doesn't like his feet touched. So
yeah, like my feet are constantly purple because I have terrible blood circulation. So Johnny's always commenting on that, making me feel weird. Ask me if I paint them. No, they're not painted.
Are you sure? Because the watercolors look phenomenal.
That's just because of the way I sit, man. Because I have one foot underneath of my left thigh, and it cuts off that blood vein. And then now I'm just left with necrosis of my left foot because of how I stream.
Oh, man.
I have great flexibility with like my right hip joint. My left hip joint doesn't even move.
It just.
Yeah, because like I can do this, but then if I try to do it with my other leg,
you have to like pull your foot.
Just doesn't work. Ugh, that hurts.
Yeah, you gotta stretch that out. You gotta practice doing that.
I'm uneven.
Let's see. James Baker, Johnny, can you oh wait, I already read that. Prathish, ask him whether is Prathish weird or no?
Prathish, you got banned the other day. I think that confirms.
Oh
what you
yeah,
need
that
to know.
definitely. You got banned, dude. Remember, enthusiastic consent first. Oh my god. I'm trying to see if I missed anything in chat. I like Crypto Talks better. We got.
You don't like the detour to my feet?
Yeah. Why? What do you got a problem with his feet for?
Listen, there's only so much crypto that we can do.
Exactly, especially when there's nothing going on.
We do this 70 times a month. I stream at least 2.3 times a day. If I had that dedication to anything in life, I think I would be able to have like a flying car by now.
You would have beat Elon on the Neuralink.
I don't know about you. I know there's a lot of people in my chat that 100% will never get Neuralink. I'm telling you what, right now, like the second that it comes out,
you know, he's testing it. He wants to test it on humans in the next six
I'm not even going to put it in my brain. I'm going to put it on my right testicle and see if my balls have thoughts. Because I guarantee you they have some. They're like, it's another brain down. That's a little bit vulgar.
I just want you guys to just do your best to not think about that too much. That imagery.
Like they put it in a monkey's brain, and the monkey's like thinking about bananas, and images of bananas pop up. I'm just saying.
Someone wants us to do Wordle. Shall we do Wordle together? Yeah. Or, oh, you know what's funny? I don't think we even covered the other two coins.
What, Ethereum and Litecoin?
Yeah, I mean, shall we do a quick synopsis on that?
Go for it.
All right, we're gonna do a quick synopsis on the other two before we go ahead and do Wordle. Fish is having the time of his life in the background.
He's snorting.
He's snorting. I know some of you guys are here for the crypto talk, so let's just get the TA out of the way quick. Long story short, I'm approaching this a little bit differently. Didn't you get your entry off of this setup here?
So technically, like I claim it that it's that, and yes, that is one of the reasons. But like if you look at where that entry is off of that smaller ABC versus the larger time frame one, they're literally like within a margin of each other.
Yeah, that's what I. That's
so I think it was just a good lineup.
Yeah, me personally, I just didn't get that one, so I personally just waited till the larger ABC played out. Oh, that is too big of a time frame. I personally waited for this one to play out, and unfortunately, unlike BTC, we did not get a lower low past the original, what is that, A at around 1069. Nice. And so as long as ETH is above, I like to use these price ribbons. That's just me personally. So as long as it's above 1178, I think the probabilities to the long are slightly up there, but given both sides of the coin here, we do have that long position, as well as we do have the opportunity to have a bearish ABC here. I don't want to stick to this time frame. Yeah, I am gotta get used to it. So we do have this bearish ABC here, with the short entry being at about, let's see, what is that at? That 1234. So guys, just keep that in mind. That's gonna be pretty much the main things we're looking at for Ethereum. So as long as it's above 1177, and or if it gets back below that 1234, to me, those are the two main positions I'm focusing on. Let's go on to LTC quick. Now, I know Kite has this smaller ABC here, but I'm on the same boat as he is. I'm personally waiting for this larger ABC to play out, and I'm going to be waiting for that, that's 73 and a quarter to get back below, and I'm going to be waiting to short that. So that's the primary setups for me. Anything else you want to add to that besides?
Click on the US 100. Has it dumped it a little bit more today? No, it's still sitting.
Yeah, it's still sitting.
Spot. Yeah. But across the board, like I think we're pretty bearish. Yeah, I'm kind of undecided. I'm undecided whether or not it's gonna be like an actual dump, or if it's just gonna be a retest. Most of it's looking like a retest with one more kick to the upside. And then we might see a larger dump come in. Like I said, US 100, if it pushes up higher and hits that 0.382 region, we could definitely be looking for a larger B wave, and that's what we're currently putting in to a larger C wave. SPY, same thing as well, but the SPY is already pretty much at like 0.5, 0.382. So there's a lot of bearishness in the market. A lot of altcoins are sitting in bearish ABC positions or ready to put them in on the next pump. It's a tough call, tough cookie.
Yeah, I definitely think it could go either way at this point. But like you said, me personally, if it's hard for me to make a actual, like, or at least have a bias to one direction, but the setups are there, and based on, like you said, like you showed the US 100 setup, things aren't looking that good. But I'm willing to play both sides of the coin. So as long as you guys can determine or at least figure out a good position on either side, especially at times like this, definitely go ahead and take advantage of that.
Can I give some leaves as a gift to Johnny and your buddy? You are not consuming anymore. You think I just got some extra ones? I got marijuana Skittles that have been on my desk for about 2 years. I think they'll kill you now.
Oh God. I'm good with Skittles. Kite, are you and Johnny dating?
Confirmed.
Confirmed, yeah. We wanted to come.
We're a throuple.
Yeah, we're a throuple, yeah.
We have to include him.
Yeah, we have to.
Well, let's do Wordle.
Yeah, let's do Wordle.
All right, if you want to type it in.
All right, audio.
That's my go-to.
All right, we got the A in the right spot. Can I make a suggestion? After? Wait, no, did I? Maybe.
No, we haven't used any of those. I feel like that's a good one. Oh,
okay.
I would say alter, but we don't have a T.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Guys, please feel free to chime in if you have any suggestions.
Is that a word?
That's a name. Yeah. That's that. You know, it's funny. It's actually, I know someone that's named Asher. Let's see.
I have no clue, dude.
Me neither.
I always suck at this.
I'm waiting to see if anyone in chat has an interesting input.
Elder?
That's I think that's a. All right, so it's not that. Oh yeah, no D in audio. Yeah, that's right. Alter? People are saying alter.
Well,
but
you can't put a T.
Yeah, there's no T or an L.
Which one?
Yeah, there's no L, and you can't do alter.
Amber.
Ew, Amber's a good one. We got it. 3 tries.
I got it.
Kite got it. Hell yeah. Cool. All right, so that's the Wordle for the day. You got me doing it on my streams too.
It's a fun little detour.
It's a fun little detour, yeah.
Gets everybody involved.
Exactly.
Asper.
Asper.
Would have been a good one.
That would have been a good one too. Didn't make sure it didn't miss anything in chat. Any crypto Discord community? Kite has his own Discord, as well as if you guys are interested, I have mine. His is more of a community based. Me, I have like actual tutorials and stuff on how to do things like the ABC method and trade and all that. His link is in the Patreon link in the description of this video. If you guys are interested in mine, I feel like a lot of you here already know how to do the ABCs. But it's gonna be in the link in the description in my videos in case you guys are interested. But for me, I always say it's not necessary. Like, you know, you guys are here hanging out, having a good time, saying hello. So that's all I really, you know, ask for me, and I'm sure Kite appreciates it as well. That's so. Fish is king. But yeah, so again, if you guys are interested in joining Kite's Discord, please check out the link in the description, the Patreon link.
Thank you.
Let's see. I think when we were all caught up on chat, let's. Rivertown Souls, how long are you in crypto? I've been in since the beginning, like I would say like the end of 2019 is when I started like the market cipher days, like when I was like heavily watching Crypto Face, and then I kind of transitioned into real trading, like I would say the beginning of 2020. I think you've been in crypto for like forever.
12 years.
That's crazy.
But I mean, like, I've been in crypto, but I haven't like, I didn't know anything about charts.
Yeah. Until probably what, like 2018?
Yeah, 2017, 2018. That's when I started getting into it.
I think we're all caught up on shit. Your son's a big grumpy behind you.
Which one, the dog or the big guy? Either way, it's the baby.
It's the baby. So yeah, guys, yeah, we're just hanging out. Like I said, I'm gonna be here for a while. I don't know if we're gonna be doing another one.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we all wake up at the same time, like I said, we got some stuff planned, so the sleeping schedule might change a bit, but we'll probably be doing like group streams for like until everybody's out.
Yeah.
We didn't think Monk would hear that.
He's probably watching it as he's outside.
Probably downstairs.
Yeah,
he's
downstairs.
like, I have the address. I'm gonna swat him.
I'm gonna swat him. Stream should be called Fish and Friends. It's actually not a bad name. That's not a bad name.
If you guys live closer, like I would invest in like a big ass table, and we do podcasts where we are absolutely degenerates.
I would absolutely do that. I would. It sucks that we live so far away.
We're like absolutely degenerates. Ellen. And we all put on Ellen wigs.
Oh my god. We just dress up
and
as.
we're mean to our employees.
Safe voyage, boys. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much, Swamp Witch, for stopping by. Do appreciate you. Trying to think. So yeah, I'll be totally down for that though. We'll figure something out one day.
Do like a VTuber, like virtual avatars. You like that? Okay. I'll slap the shit out of you.
We can play with we can just sit there and play poker, and the guy's just like sitting there just smiling. Oh man.
Brad, peace out, man. Have a good morning.
Peace out, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. One man who is close to as smart as Austin, guys. I am not nearly as smart as the gentleman next to me. As he likes to say, I'm just some dumb kid on. Well, you don't say dumb kid. You're just some kid on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm a dumb kid on the internet who happens to know how to trade.
Back when I was like 18, 19, I could get with that. I'm just some dumb kid on the internet.
But now you upgraded to just a kid. You're still a kid.
Yeah. I'm just some middle-aged boy.
JK, later. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're just here hanging out at this point.
I'll be on for a couple more minutes. We're hitting that 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
I feel like the entire time I just been like holding the microphone as like a little like banjo. Rocking it back and forth.
Maybe next time.
I got the high pass filter on it, so hopefully it's not picking up like rumbles.
Move it around. No, it's not coming up on Streamlabs' end. Or not Streamlabs, OBS. I use Streamlabs like a pleb.
Row a boat with this.
He's got to extend the arm out.
I want to like get very strong. It's
a heavy mic.
This is hefty.
It's a heavy mic. Surprisingly, like I know everyone thinks like the shirt. Even will you steal his Coke? Well, I have the pouches here, so no more pouches for you, Kite.
I'll fight a bitch.
if I took away his pouches, he would probably.
I would fight until the brain fog starts kicking in. That's when like my senses, like I no longer have spidey sense. I got nicotine sense until like 14 hours after my last dose.
Oh man.
Johnny always gotta show me up. I'm over here drinking Coke. He brings out a big water. So healthy, such a healthy man.
You want me to break out the teas?
No, I want you to break out just a beer.
Yeah, it's like, all right. This a bottle of Everclear.
At 7
It's like
7 a.m. in the morning.
it's not water in this.
To be honest, I didn't think Johnny was gonna wake up this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
You were counting me out?
Yeah, because I got up at like 6:30 and like I just stayed in bed. I was like, unlock my door just in case he comes in. And I was like, well, you surprised me.
You know, it's weird because like I'm a complete spoiled brat when it comes to falling asleep. Like in my room, I have an AC unit literally like 3 times the size of that. It's meant to like.
Is it one of the ones that like it's in the room, like it's a stand-up one, and then it has like a tube going in the window?
No, it's in a wall. It's a wall unit, not a window unit.
Oh.
So it goes in a wall. It's below a window, and it's meant to cool off like an entire like a studio apartment, and it's in a room the size of this, and then I have it on cool all the time, even when it's like in up where I live, it's like an easy like 10 degrees colder than it is down here. And so sometimes I'll even leave the window open and have it on just on fan mode. I'll have the fan on me, like you seen the fan that I have in my room, the little white one, and I'll sit there and I'm sitting there bundled up. Like the room has to be cold enough to where I can see my own breath.
That's fucked.
Yeah, and then if that's why like I don't. It's hard for me to travel sometimes because if it's not cold, like I have a hard time sleeping. I'm so spoiled because of that. I am so spoiled. So like. Surprisingly, I fell asleep before midnight. Like I didn't think I was gonna do it, but I actually fell asleep before midnight. And next thing you know, I was like, all right. And then I remember like tossing and turning, and then it's weird not hearing like
the New Jersey and people screaming at each other. Hey, get out of the fucking way.
First of all, that's like the other side of the state. I live in like the boonies. I live in the woods.
It still happens out there. You just gotta scream louder.
Yeah, you just scream louder. And then what happens is like the birds start chirping, and that woke me up like 6:30, and it just stopped. And next thing you know, I fell asleep like 20 minutes. I was like, I'm just gonna wake up, and then now we're here. I can't believe you counted me out like that.
I just have to. I would count myself out because I know like if I wasn't already on a jacked sleeping schedule. Because, like, this is not, like, me being a productive human being. This is just coincidence.
Yeah.
So, like, I know, like, if I was forced to wake up, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I actually got... if I didn't get a decent amount of sleep, I would have been like, screw this, and just kept sleeping. I actually got a decent amount of sleep, so... let's see. The morning stream's going to continue. The timing is perfect at the moment. I mean, as long as we have... I mean, I hope if we don't stay up too late the next couple days.
I'll be honest, like, I've been pretty consistent with it, and I like it too. It's just I feel like it's more chillaxed. I don't know why. Like the energy in the atmosphere is weird in the morning.
I feel like we're like still like just waking up, so it's kind of like
my brain is still dreaming right now. So like my brain can go to places like throwing Neuralink on a ball sack.
See, for me, I'm not a morning person, so like when I get home and when I stream, I don't stream till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's just my thing. I will, unless I have to start waking up early in the morning again, I will not stream.
I feel like when I'm streaming that late, I'm just too much of a normal human being, and I don't like that.
You like thinking about Neuralink on your nutsack, kind of like type.
Probably like my brain and go.
Yeah,
creative.
Creative. Yeah, that's definitely creative. All right.
Does my sister know I'm having a party? Yeah, she knows. She was helping me clean all yesterday, getting everything ready. No, she'll be joining the party. Not the streams, because she's just not a streamer.
Oh, that party she will.
Honestly, like if she got back to streaming, I would send traffic her way, but that'll be also be weird. Like people come to me, I have a crush on your sister.
Oh yeah, no, that I wouldn't do that. If my sister was streaming, I wouldn't do that. Just for that sole reason alone.
I'd be like, as long as you donate to her, you can have as many crush as you want. You can have 2 crush, no more. Oh, so that's why the world is dying. What do you mean? The Neuralink thing? Or the fact that like I'm actually on a healthy sleep schedule at the moment? Because I feel like that's like an omen. Like you got like the Book of Revelations, you got like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And then you just have my drunk looking ass in the morning. Like I'm not even riding a horse. I'm riding like one of those little seesaws that you put a quarter into.
Playing tug of war. I thought he's having some fish time.
Don't rip the leg off of it.
I
Johnny last night was playing tug of war with fish, and it got a little bit too rough, and he ended up ripping the leg off of Snoopy.
And he just wanted the leg. That's all he wanted. Kite had to ruin all the fun and throw the leg out.
Fish is rough, man.
Yeah, he is. He likes to tear everything apart. He's very feisty. Let's
Hold on.
yeah, do your thing. There you go.
If you're not careful, like fish will sprain your wrist.
Oh yeah, he definitely can pull.
So much muscle, so little body.
He's just swole, little pup.
That'd be me and my big fat ass. Them's hot dogs. Them's yummy hot dogs. What? All right, listen. Can I get some input here? All right. Everybody in chat, I need you to answer 100% honestly. As honestly as possible. All right. If you could only eat hot dogs, that was the only thing that you can eat in your entire life. All right. How many hot dogs do you think that you would eat on a daily basis? Like, I get it. Like, if I'm left to my own devices, I can eat other foods. Of course, like I might eat like 1 or 2 hot dogs. But if I can only eat hot dogs, I need to get my caloric intake. I'm talking hot dogs and water. All right, I looked it up. A hot dog by itself is 150 calories. With a bun, that is 250 calories. So I'm saying roughly around 10 hot dogs a day would be a comfortable level.
That's too much.
All right, now, all right, if I could only eat hot dogs, I don't see at least 8. All right, that's up there. 0.
You would say
You would die.
He was just gonna die.
You would
He's
die
gonna
before you eat hot dogs.
Yeah,
Is it a religious thing?
4, thank you. I said 5, like 5 or 6. Monk, what did you?
No, I'm like 6.
Yeah, I said 5 or 6.
Look at me. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, and Monk's a big boy.
I ain't eating 10 hot dogs in 20 minutes. Like Kite's over here
Listen.
saying he's gonna do.
I would stick to a fasting diet because I don't want to like eat hot dog for breakfast, eat hot dog for lunch, and just constantly have a hot dog mouth.
Yeah, but that makes it worse though, because you get to sit there
So-
and binge 10 hot dogs at a time.
I would eat 10 hot dogs.
At this point, he's just doing it because
And-
he wants to eat 10 hot dogs.
I would eat 10 hot dogs in 30 minutes. And that would be my daily dose of hot dogs.
Halo Mate 0. Yeah, 6, minimum 8. If there's mustard and kraut options, definitely 8. You know how the hot dogs are made? Are we just doing like dirty water dogs?
Listen,
Or
I don't want to know.
They're just, this scenario,
They're
you
magically.
just got a pack of Oscar Mayers. You can cook them however you want.
All right, you can cook them however you want.
No, I think that's the guy that said he would not eat 0. He would rather die. So he's basically saying like, do you know how they're made? Have you seen the documentaries?
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
say
they're-
that
they're-
let's
yeah,
say
they're
that they're
bad.
locally sourced. You got the meat, you ground it up, you made the hot dog. All right, it's just a normal sized hot dog though. I'm not saying like you're getting some like factory processed hot dog. All right, because we're living in a post-apocalyptic hot dog only world at this point. So you know there's no other factories giving you hot dogs. You're making this. And now, if it's a post-apocalyptic world, maybe it's not even ham. Wait, are hot dogs made out of ham?
It's like pig leftovers. It's
Big
not.
asshole.
You could be cannibalistic hot dogging out here. And that could be the case scenario. I'm not going to go that far, but I would say I would eat 10 hot dogs. And at some point, I feel like the science would get so good. If the world was based around hot dogs, I don't think people would want to eat hot dogs all the time. I feel like you could get like different flavored hot dogs. You could like spice it up with some Mio.
Yeah, I'm There's no way you just said that. There's no way you just fucking said that.
Instead of ketchup, you got thick Mio.
Thick meat Mio. Let's see. See, that's my point. It would get very difficult after a week. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's like an average. Maybe in the beginning you could sit there and binge 10 hot dogs, but I feel like after like a week or two, you get sick of them.
Not if I fast with them. All right, you underestimate. I ate Chick-fil-A for 7 months straight.
Yeah, but that's Chick-fil-A though. That's Chick-fil-A.
I built my budget around Chick-fil-A at one point.
I love Chick-fil-A too. Trust me. I absolutely freaking love Chick-fil-A. But that's not the same.
I
That
ate
is
the
not the same.
same Chick-fil-A sandwich
Yeah.
every day.
That's still tastier than a hot dog.
Try me, dude. You ever tried hot dog with Mio?
All right, if it was a hot dog with chili on it,
You know,
that would be
you know,
good.
like the professional hot dog eaters, where like they dip the hot dog in water.
Yeah.
Mio.
Oh my god. Not even water with Mio, just Mio.
The blue raspberry.
Now, is that all the hot dogs you're eating, or is that just the last? Like that's your little.
That's my dessert hot dog.
Let's see. DFA's yo guys. How you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's see. Now lasagna only for the rest of my life. I can do that. Amen to that too. I'm a sucker for good lasagna. If you eat chicken nuggets, you're just eating a chicken hot dog in a different shape. That is true. No way I was going to miss this. I'm glad you can make it, buddy. Same with imitation crab. Oh, I can't do. Ooh, I can't.
I love imitation crab, like on sushi
can't.
and stuff.
Yeah, but
It depends. It depends. Like some imitation crab is absolute ass, but then others, it's like it's nice and flaky. It tastes good.
On sushi, I can agree with. I just can't like anything revolving imitation crab that's not on sushi. I can't do. You wouldn't live very long. Absolutely, yeah, definitely not. You definitely have some problems.
Try me. All right, if my granddad can survive 90 years smoking cigarettes 50 times a day, I think I could get by eating a couple hot dogs.
A couple.
Yes, a couple.
A couple. I think he doesn't. Oh yeah, I don't think he would. I don't think he eats meat either. I think he's talking about Yosef. Long pig, Harvey. If it's organic, at least 4 a day. All right, so even still, he's on the same ballpark as us.
I honestly want to try like a homemade hot dog. I feel like those are actually bomb. I feel like you can't go wrong with that.
I feel like if you got one like from, I don't know where you would get a homemade hot dog though. Like,
You just ground up the meat very fine. You package it, and it's basically just a sausage.
yeah. I guess you can make your own. I don't know. I've never seen like.
It's probably not gonna be the same color because I'm pretty sure hot dogs are dyed. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
I've heard that.
Why you talk about food all the time? Because
I love food.
haven't you planned to fast? Yes, at the end of the year, me and Monk here, we're planning on fasting. We're gonna stick to it.
I'll join you guys.
I'm actually probably gonna.
Oh, even sooner.
Excellent.
Pressure's on you, Kite.
We got a whole team
whole
of
crew.
people to hold each other accountable.
I mean, I've been eating like one meal a day for the past couple days because I've been getting over a sickness. Not the sickness he's about to give us, but
Yeah, confirm. Like if he's sick on stream, it's definitely because we kissed.
yeah, absolutely. We were definitely
Johnny-
spit swapping.
Johnny's just got love.
We gotta get a third mic for Monk in the back.
We definitely do.
I'm gonna give him the wireless mic over there, and you're just gonna hear heavy breathing. And he's just staring at the back of my head.
He's just standing over you.
I'll just rub your shoulder.
Like I said, this is why I have those reliabilities.
Oh my god. Oop. Let's see. We have all that food that we can eat all day, every day if we could. However, hot dogs aren't it for me. We're just saying it's a hypothetical.
It was a hypothetical.
I'm waiting for the comment on this stream tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna check my notifications. The other day, I mentioned Hunter
Yes,
Biden's
I saw
laptop
that.
For
I saw that.
like a maximum of 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then the guy's like,
And-
"Oh, I'm turning off the stream."
And the guy was like, he was like, once you said that, I turned off the stream. I can't do it. This is gonna be the same content. As soon as you started talking about hot dogs, I was gone.
I was gone.
I can't deal with any more of this hot dog talk. We get it from plenty other sources.
Shout out to that guy. I'm not sure if he was serious or not. It sounded like he was serious, but that was funny.
I'm trying to broaden my horizons. All right, we talk about such a large macro time frame on crypto.
I know it's hard for
There's-
us to have like
I
a
just
different conversation every day when it comes to stuff like that.
I just want to have something to talk about. So like I've been bringing up like Twitter hashtags, and like I try to keep like as based of a point of view on it as possible. Like I don't try to lean one side or the other. It's just something to talk about. Like I ain't trying to get into no fights, you know. Now we're gonna have fights about hot dogs.
No, are hot dogs becoming political now?
I've been hearing it nonstop. I mentioned it one time. Now I would eat 10 hot dogs a day. Man behind me has not let me live it down. That'd be me and my big fat ass. Them hot dogs. Them yummy hot dogs.
He's been saying that ever since I got here yesterday. Actually, no, probably like an hour, 2 hours in. Before. Oh, you're gonna pull up the video?
Yeah.
All right, to give you guys some context.
It's gonna take me a second. I don't even know if I'm logged into my TikTok here. Oh, there's that video walking.
What? Oh, the hot dogs at the gas station? That would be my big fat ass. That shit tastes good. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That shit yummy. That's yummy hot dogs.
Who's buying?
He absolutely loves that video.
That's me.
He's been quoting it ever since he showed me yesterday.
That'd be me and my big fat ass.
That'd be me and my big fat ass. It's
Talk about Ye. I don't know if we talk about Ye.
yeah, that's that. Out of everything we've been talking
I
about,
felt,
we
we mentioned it very briefly at the beginning of the live stream.
Yeah, that was about
a
it.
joke.
That was a joke. Ever got the elite tier hot dogs at a German specialty butcher? Those are worth the price. I haven't.
I want to try them.
I definitely would try it though. Absolutely.
My favorite like homemade meal is jambalaya with like kielbasa.
Kibasi.
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 Yeah, that's
I love
that's
kibasi.
primo.
Good Polish meat.
Yeah, our plan for this live stream was we were gonna open up and I was gonna have like that Balenciaga like hoodie covering that Kanye had on Alex Jones stream, and that he was gonna be Alex Jones.
I was gonna be Alex Jones.
And we were gonna do the live stream like that.
That would have been bad.
But I was only gonna be saying wholesome stuff.
Do you love me some gas station glizzies?
That'd be you and your big fat ass.
Oh man. Funny. Good stuff. You know, I realized too, I forgot to mention this. This is actually my first time on the channel.
Yeah, he was down here last summer, and we only had a couple of days. And at that time, my sleeping schedule was so fricked up that like, it just didn't seem like it was a possibility.
Before that, you remember you asked me to come on stream, and I didn't have my camera and stuff set up, and I was actually
that's actually on the homepage of my channel. Is
it still there?
Our live stream.
Is that still there?
It's been there for forever.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this video, I don't know why I just randomly like thought of this because I completely forgot that's happened. Oh well, it's not gonna show up because we're streaming. But if you go to the home page,
yeah, it's like the starter video.
That's pretty funny
first,
actually. Yeah, that was the first time I was actually on the channel. But I was like, I didn't have any good mic equipment at the time, and I was like talking like this the entire time, and you can guys really hear me because I had no good equipment or anything. I was talking about, and I was like, "Oh God, it's cringe," but at the same time, it's pretty funny to go back and listen to.
Every summer, I drive all the way from my favorite butcher in Germany and get loads of German sausages. I live in the Netherlands, but worth it.
Damn,
man, I wish I could just ride my bike to another country. Frick Europe.
Oh my God.
What?
Joseph.
That took him a second. That took him a second.
Yusef, you don't eat hot dogs, but you're tainted meat, man.
You're tainting me.
Jokes like that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get Fish a high chair for the streams from now on. Give him a little mic so he
Oh
can
my God.
insert his snorts.
Snort Mike. Yeah, give him a headset. So he can like sit there and just like look around, like do his little circles in his own little high chair. He looks a little bit more. He looks a little bit more of like he's presenting in
Yeah.
his own mic. He's
Like a
a little
little
headset.
seminar.
Yeah, a little seminar, little fish seminar.
What else is going on in the world that's hyper controversial that get me in trouble?
Oh, do you really want to talk about that stuff though?
You guys seen the fourth crypto? They keep saying crypto billionaire, but I'm pretty sure the guy that died was a millionaire.
Oh yeah.
But there's a bunch of people that are involved with crypto that keep dying. Now, we talked about it this morning. Apparently, like his last tweet was like the CIA and the Mossad are gonna try to frame me, and then torture me and kill me. I'm sure that could be a possibility, but at the same time, like if I was involved in some sketchy shit, I would just say that and then go kill myself. That way, my death looks like a martyr.
Yep.
So I don't know what to believe. It's suspicious,
It definitely is.
but that's like on the front page of Twitter.
That's been floating around. It took Kite a second to figure that out. Spaghetti Yeti.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I never had my room this bright, and it hurts.
Yeah,
Sun out yet? Let me open up the window.
it was rising as I got up this morning. It's got to be up by now.
My goodness.
Oh yeah, but it's cloudy.
I don't know what else to fill the air with, so I'm just eating beef jerky, waiting for something to come up.
Do ASMR with the mic really close to your face.
Me eating hot dog.
Come on, go make the man some hot dogs.
Alright, now next stream is just the hot dog.
You know,
He just
next.
sits here on stream and eats 10.
Yeah, we
fucking
say
hot
we're
dogs.
gonna. That's all we're gonna do.
Just to prove me wrong. See
Yeah,
how
we're
sick I get.
Yeah, see how sick he gets after eating 10 hot dogs in a row, and then we're just gonna cut it. That's it.
Would you eat bugs?
Bugs or the bugs?
Like I said, World Economic Forum style. Kind of like saute them in mushrooms. Because like I feel like mushrooms are just as readily available as bugs. You know, like
Yeah.
chicken in the woods.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could get used to it.
I don't know if I can.
I'll own enough to be happy. Eat bugs. I'll do it. I'll be the test dummy. Try me. I'm down. That'd be good YouTube content.
You gotta get a PO box and have people send you bugs. Eat on stream.
Just like everybody puts from World Economic Forum to Austin Cutie Face. Heart, kiss, kiss. Thank you for being the test human.
Kite's gonna be tanned AF from those lights by the end of the stream.
Honestly,
he's
like,
definitely getting crispy.
I would get UV lights to help with my condition of never seeing the outside world and touching grass. But at the same time, with fish not being neutered, this room is covered. It would not be a pretty sight. It would look like a polka dotted fair. Just being honest, I know it's disgusting, but hey, he's my son and I love him. That could be taken out of context. I want him to keep his manhood. Because you never know. He could escape the boundaries of the home that I've laid out and find love one day
You never know.
and slurp spaghetti.
Slurp spaghetti.
Or was it fettuccine? I don't know. I'm not
I'm
familiar.
pretty sure it was spaghetti. It was
The noodle.
the noodle.
That could also be taken out of context.
Yeah, yeah. That's the first thing I thought of, and then
I love fish. Sounds worse now. All right, we're gonna keep moving on.
Fortunately, I don't have that problem because I am slightly darker than you.
I thought you were gonna. I don't have that problem because I'm neutered.
Yes, I am neutered. Yes. How'd you know?
I
Castrated.
could smell it.
You can smell.
Just
Cover for the end of the.
He said I'm just covering for it.
Oh my god.
Readmore, good morning. How's it going? It's going good.
Going good.
We're having a good time.
We're having fun, just hanging out. We talked. We got all the TA out of the way, so if you guys wanted to check that out, definitely got to rewind a little bit, unfortunately. But we've been talking about hot dogs and other things, so definitely a fun conversation.
I need to make like days of the week where like certain topics, so like TA Tuesday, where like we don't talk about anything else, just TA. I'll pull shit out my ass.
Start scalping again.
I'll go on the 1 second time frame.
Start scalping.
This is TA.
Did someone say slurp spaghetti?
Hot and bothered face.
I just realized too. This is named the Spaghetti Yeti. I just realized.
We ain't slurping you, bro.
Oh man. That's too funny.
What's the final topic of today? What are we gonna talk about?
Johnny, your laugh is too good. Harvey, it's a love-hate. Either people absolutely love it, or people can't stand me and want to just slap the shit out of me. So it's never an in-between. It's an either or. Kite, what's your take? Do you want to slap me or do you love it?
I feel like slapping could still be a form of love. Some cultures.
No, I'm talking like a spiteful, like hateful slap.
No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I think Monk put it best. Johnny is a good person to have around because, like, even if something is funny and like funny, haha, Johnny will bust out, and he makes you feel better about the joke every time.
Yeah, no, for some reason, I have a very weird sense of humor, and I find the stupidest things hilarious. So you'll definitely catch me laughing at the dumbest things. That's just part of who I am. And that's how my whole, like, friend group is, too.
Johnny was actually, he made mad money back in the day. He was actually a laugh track for, like, sitcoms. They just took his same laugh and then duplicated it 700
I
times.
still get royalty checks to this day.
Like Jimmy Kimmel's audience, it's just him sitting there.
It's just me, and it just multiplied my voice by like 100. Kite crew in the house. You know it.
That's such a weird sketch. You have like 700 people in the audience, and then you just have everybody else is deadpan silent, just dead stare, no smiles.
Yep.
And then Johnny's just laughing.
It's just me. I take up the entire room. Let's see.
Rona, see you, man.
Good seeing you, buddy. Those people probably don't laugh themselves. Oh yeah. Oh no, they're talking about the audience thing. Kite crew in the house. Yep, I already touched on that.
All right, guys, we're gonna be wrapping up here. We've been on here for what, hour 20 minutes or so? Yeah, hour 25.
Where's the town?
Like I said, Johnny's gonna be here until Friday. We're probably gonna be sticking with like the early morning streams, and we'll just be doing it like this for a little bit.
Yeah,
have some fun,
hanging out.
With the market really not like pushing out of this range, there's nothing too crazy to talk about, to be honest. So, you know, if you're here for just crypto, I don't know, maybe it's not for you for the next week.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we might touch on it for like 5-10 minutes and then go about.
the typical format what we've been doing today. Hot dogs and whatever comes to mind.
Yeah. So like on the next stream, like we're gonna need some input. All right, because
Yeah, we're gonna need some help, guys. So whatever, if you guys want us to do something or talk about something, please definitely let us know. Spaghetti Yeti, thank you so much, man. Go for circle. Remember who likes gay fish, Kanye.
I don't eat fish sticks. I don't like fish sticks. Talk about fish sticks.
Love the morning streams, makes trading less boring.
Oh yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, yeah. Especially if maybe if we're lucky this week, we might maybe get an entry or something on stream. Maybe.
It's kind of cool because like I usually every time I go live, the actual like U.S. markets like US 100 and SPY have already closed or like are just about to close. Kind of cool to see like the opening price action of the day every day.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Even though I don't trade those and I don't have like much relation to it, I own like a little bit of Facebook or Meta. And some AMD in the video, but that's about it. Next stream, hot dog contest. Yikes.
We should do that.
I feel like even though I'm griping,
What is the fish doing?
No. I think
my hair.
Oh no, no. I can. You'd be surprised. Well, actually, no, not as of recently. Like I'm still recovering, but I can eat. I can eat. I can keep. I thought I can keep up with you. Look at fish. It's just...
Fish needs to learn boundaries.
We should definitely get Kite to just eat. You know what we should do? Every single stream, have you eat 10 hot dogs for the entire week and see how long you can last.
Well, like, I would prefer to not eat them directly in the morning.
You wanted 10 hot dogs.
Yeah, but like at like 4 p.m. All right, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you.
Let's do the thing.
Do the thing.
Sign off for today. Hit Control F for me. Stop. You're supposed to be staring at them.
I want to stare at you.
I'm uncomfortable. Bye.
Bye.